Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Cookie Clicker. This is old footage. We'll reach the Christmas event. By the way, happy holidays to all of you. We're gonna use a lot of fast forward from now on for those achievements. It's always the same thing, and I remember trying to narrate this, and the video was a bit long. In fact, I wanted to prestige twice. I'm gonna reach 6 figures, but I'm not gonna prestige at the end, or ascend should I say. So we'll ascend at about 30,000, something like that. So from next clip, we're gonna start using a lot of fast forward, and what I want to do is play a lot and use fast forwards like this to be able to give you show you more progress in the game. I really want to move ahead in the game, and the series is not doing that great, but I don't want to cancel it. I love the game too much. But what I'll do is, by the way, these are the auras I can have on my dragon right now. Well, not really right now. That was a month ago or something like that. It's been a while. But anyways, what I want to do is, we'll see how this video does. I'm not going to cancel the series because it barely get any subscriptions. But I will show you my progress with a lot of fast forwards and things like this. But all I'll do is wait and pop wrinklers like this and move ahead and wait again, pop wrinklers. Here's new milk. I'm going to fast forward again for a bunch of these achievements. So these are always the same once again. And I'll go at normal speeds for anything that's new. When it comes to Christmas, I'm going to prestige and enable season switching, because I'm not going to do the Christmas event. I don't have time. There's so many videos I have to do on multiple games. It seems like I'm behind quite a lot. So 33,000, we're very close from the only prestige I'm going to show you once again by the end of the video. I'm going to be in the 6 figures. So next episode, we'll prestige at least once, maybe more than once. And even here, I should probably have fast forwarded this part, because there's nothing special about those. All I have to do is reach round numbers. Does it start at 500? I think it's 500 the maximum if I remember correctly. Then we're gonna push the grandmas to 350, and then fast forward again, factory, you know. So it's pretty easy to make some progress now that the game is really idle, thanks to Grandma Apocalypse. I was getting discouraged at the beginning. I think I talked about this in the past, where I had to play active all the time was not possible. Here we go. This is what we're gonna prestige. The only time in this video, even though I wanted to do it twice, but the video would have been too long. I want to avoid 20 minutes of video. So I got 33,000, yes. So I'm gonna buy this. Eventually I'll go back to each of the season. Like I said, I'm not gonna do the Christmas season, even though it's on right now. I don't even know if it's on right now. I didn't. This is Golden Cookies stays longer. I didn't log in the game since I came back from my Christmas trip. And the golden switch could be interesting if I do it in my sleeves. I'll think about it if I'm gonna use it or not. Then we'll fast forward this part because I click around or I just look around. It was too slow to my satisfaction. Then I'm gonna go back to normal speed because I'm gonna have a second permanent thing, and I think I'm gonna choose milk. So I have the 2 highest possible milk. I'm just double checking that I do have indeed the 2 highest milks, and I do. So that's what I'm using. Please let me know what you think, if that's what I should do, using the milks or the milk improvement, should I say. And then here, I didn't want to go in this direction because it's offline gain, but I'll discover, I think I talked about this last episode or something like that, that it will lead to something really interesting that I cannot afford yet. You'll see what I mean when I go around. I'm just going around to make sure there's nothing else I can buy. I have 2,800. So I said, well, might as well spend on offline gains, but it will open up on the top right a very attractive upgrade I'll be able to get next time I prestige. So I'm gonna buy this for 2,400, And look at that. More CPS, the more milk I have for 9,000. So next time I Prestige or Ascend, I will be able to get this. So I was very happy about that. So we come back, and this time the bug did not happen where my cookie in the milk disappeared, remember? And I got another achievement. I believe there's an achievement for getting a lot of Ascensions. I'm gonna have to check it out. Somebody was talking about this, but that's just me, by the way, recovering, but we're gonna cut soon. I might have to do a session where I Prestige back to back to back to back to back. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check how many. Ascension is the highest number, and I forgot what it is. Somebody was talking about it. So that's much later. Didn't take me that long to get to that one. 777 golden cookies, and I suspect the last one is 7777. It will take a while to get, but nah, it's not that bad. So now I have access to Idleverse. I don't even remember. No, I did have access before that. And for some reason I was pointing to question marks. I don't even know why. What am I doing here? I don't remember. I play so many games now that I get confused. Look at that. What am I doing? Okay, mathematician. So you can read on your own. I was wondering what it was. That's what it is. I think I got lucky getting this. Pretty specific, isn't it? So we're gonna explode a bunch of wrinklers, and once again we're going to start getting achievements for first time I reach certain numbers. Of course, clot. I don't really care about these cookies anymore. I'm still clicking on them. Somebody told me that, well, of course, well, it's logical. If I want the 7777, oh yeah, this achievement is interesting. Look at that. So I read it in diagonal. I was curious to see what they said. Interesting. But yeah, I had to. Somebody told me even the red cookies count as golden cookies, so I had to click on them if I want the 7777 achievement. Idleverse will reach 50 for the first time, which is another achievement. Everything I do is an achievement still, but eventually it's gonna slow down. I've been saying that. Look at the top, by the way, 37,000. Also, I already have the same amount I had last time I Prestige. Here's the zoom in, and oh yeah, the stock exchange, and now 71,000. That's a bit later. Dr. T is just has to do to how many times I click. Probably we're used to those, and a bunch of other achievements. Yeah, the stock exchange. I think the highest is 1,000 of each stock. I'm gonna stop playing around with the stock exchange. It doesn't give too much, and I'll wait until I can get 1,000 stocks. Then I'll get all the achievements. That's for much later. So this is the last arrow type of achievement I get. So that's one less thing to get. I still get those gray ones. There's so many. It's so many. Okay, so we're gonna pop those, and look at that. 200,000 almost. Very close. Wasn't there a point where I did get an explosion with the combination of a times 7 and I don't remember. Anyways, we keep going here with a lot of achievements. Here I'm checking the grandma thing. Own a combined 777 grandmas and cursors. Okay. And these are: he who controls the cookies controls the universe. Trivia question: which movie does this quote come from or is inspired by? What's the movie? Let me know in the comments. Some more achievements, and I think in the future I'll add even more speed ups, because those are getting old. I want to really go through this episode so I can move forward in the game. I think the next one will be different, much faster than this, in fact. Look at that. I keep getting achievements non-stop. It's an achievement journey, but there's so many of them. Okay. Look at that. Almost 600,000, 589,000. Now I'm going to sacrifice 100 idle verses and 50 of each building. I was really attracted by this because there's going to be a very nice aura, or is it what's they called? A buff. Let's call it a buff that the dragon is going to give me that I really want to have. It's going to take a while before I can get it. Check this out. Let's use 2 dragon auras simultaneously. Wow. But I need 200 on each building. So idle verse will take a bit of time before I reach 200. But I guess 1 or 2 ascensions and I should be able to get there. And this is the last clip. You can see that's the Christmas event. Like I said, I'm not gonna touch this. I start playing with this, like a festive hat and whatever that is. I don't even know. Look at the number on the top right. Almost 800,000. I wanted to prestige or ascend. I keep saying prestige, but the video would have been too long. So those are my stats if you're interested. 784,000. So I don't know. When I come back to the game, I'll probably prestige right away. Next episode. And these are my upgrades and achievements as usual. And that would be it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.